day out, I see people working to make a living, struggling to get by. I see laborers, nurses, business clerks, banks, teachers, etc. working. They smile and engage in conversation with their coworkers, but are they really happy? My goal in life is to be happy, fulfilled, and satisfied with the life I'm living and will live. In order to achieve this goal, I know that I need to take specific measures and steps to progress forward. Throughout my first semester as a college freshman, I have gained much new knowledge. This new information and the experiences I have acquired will help me throughout the rest of my academic profession, my career, but also daily life.
Hello, my name is Tiana Beauregard and I'm a freshman at the University of Arizona. I'm 18 years old, born and raised as a Tucson native.
My family is composed of my little brother Marcus, my sister Tia, my dad Mike, my mom T, my older brother Michael, my little brother Micah, and all together I have many aunts, cousins, grandparents, and uncles.
Since the very first moment I was able to hold a pencil in my hand, my parents have always stressed the importance of education. My brother is only 3 years older than me, but a college education to both of us seemed nothing but a distant mountaintop. I have witnessed my family overcome many struggles. Overtaken by neighbor affiliations, teen pregnancy, and the struggles of being middle class, receiving my education became a creative outlet for me. This first semester of college, I have not only learned how to best utilize my strengths, but also how to improve my weaknesses.
Optimism and avoiding procrastination are my two biggest weaknesses. It is easy for someone to doubt themselves, but one must think positively and remember that their only weakness is their own self-doubt. To persevere beyond the negative thinking and the pessimistic view, I plan on limiting myself to only positive and good vibes. To avoid procrastination, I plan on completing assignments 2 days before the deadline. This will give me those 2 extra days to do any reviewing I need to do. Another weakness of mine is stating goals for myself. Coming into college, I thought it was going to be similar to high school, where anything I set my mind to, I would achieve. However, without good strategies and methods and the right amount of effort, some goals that I set for myself were unattainable. To combat this problem, I plan to implement the SMART goal achievement system. I'll make sure that my goals are specific, measurable, realistic, and time manageable. One strength that I plan on continuing throughout my academic career is my organization skills. I plan on writing everything I have in notebooks, planners, and calendars. I also plan on improving these methods by using Excel sheets, Google calendars, and electronic devices. I came into college with business as my intended major. Now specifically, after 1 whole semester in college, I now know that I want to major in MIS, Management Information Systems. I have attended many workshops, researched many topics, and conducted interviews with many people inside this career field. MIS is like a backbone for any business-related activity. Any person in this field can work in any sector of the business industry. I would like to intern throughout my college years specifically for places like Google, Freedom, California, and sales and marketing internships. Ideally, after graduating college, I would like to expand on my entrepreneurial endeavors, taking over my parents' business or improving it with the new technological methods. Geographically, I would still like to live in Tucson, Arizona, as I am in love with the culture and the community. Annually, entrepreneurs make about $171,610. I believe that is a great starting salary. As an entrepreneur, I plan on using my skills of interpersonal and emotional intelligence to communicate effectively, relate to others, and understand my responsibilities.
From the skills learned from the Keys to College Success textbook, I believe that entrepreneurship is the right career field for me. I'll be working with a career I love, enjoy, and that makes me happy. Characteristics do not only define who you are as a person, but they help identify certain skill sets and traits that you possess. College Success textbook, I have learned about many skills and characteristics that I possess.
One characteristic traits that I possess is I'm determined, hardworking, and independent. Throughout this first semester of college, I have learned prioritizing and focusing on academics rather than irrelevant matters. My personality type resembles that most of a turtle. That means I display mostly acts of thinking before I speak, quietness, patience, and wisdom. Many of the lessons that I thought I've learned through the textbook Keys to College Success, I grew up knowing. However, the textbook strengthened the importance of those lessons and taught me how to execute them. One major lesson that I have learned from the Keys to College Success textbook is the 3 thinking types. The 3 types are analytical, creative, and practical thinking. Throughout my academic career, I plan on using these 3 thinking types effectively. I will be able to complete work and critical thinking situations by analyzing and evaluating information. My creative thinking will help generate new ideas throughout my career and approaches to different problems. Practical thinking will help me not only in school but in daily life as I put my personal experience to use to solve problems. I will use this new gained knowledge successfully and effectively as I plan my new academic goals.
The Keys to College Success textbook has allowed me to learn about communication, learning styles, and decision-making processes. It has enabled me to learn about myself individually, socially, and academically. In the textbook Keys to College Success, Gardner goes over 8 different intelligences. He refers to them as logical, mathematical, verbal linguistic, bodily kinesthetic, interpersonal, musical, and naturalist. Each of the different intelligences refers to different abilities.
In taking multiple personalities assessments, I have learned that I display the intelligence of verbal linguistic and interpersonal. Verbal linguistic means that I have the ability or literacy and ability to communicate using language, speech, or writing. Interpersonal means I have the ability to relate to others, I'm cooperative, and I understand and can interpret their emotions. I plan on using my intelligence to effectively adapt to school and relate on a global scale with people of different religions, ethnicities, and cultures. It is not only important to understand what intelligence you mostly display, but it is important to understand your preferred teaching and learning style. I learned that I am a visual and hands-on learner. This means that not only do I have to listen to the professor teach, but I have to do so with visual aids such as PowerPoints or models. My preferred teaching style is lectures with small discussion groups or activities. I will implement this knowledge into my future academics by choosing courses that most likely would not be online, and classes that are interesting enough and may be taught through the use of models and PowerPoints. I have gained many new methods that improve my reading comprehension, note-taking, and studying skills. I plan on implementing a color-coding system for all of my courses and coming up with a keyword dictionary that tells me what my abbreviated words mean in my note-taking. Writing my notes this way will also, in return, improve my long-term and short-term memory. I learned that I study best individually or with small groups all focused on one common goal, to understand the material. I'll use this information as I associate myself with peers, limit socializing, and focus on prioritizing.
Learning college culture is different. However, although I'm not perfect, I have still kept myself out of trouble. Throughout college, students will face more than just academic problems. Understanding college culture is new, however, most of it is common sense. Normally, arriving on campus and becoming integrated within college life, you see those students in a state or out of state finally away from their parents. These students go wild, partying, excessively drinking, and wearing an increased amount of provocative clothing. Although many of these actions are occurring in my surroundings daily, I still have managed to keep myself out of trouble. I have not gone out to drink, nor do I have a desire to. I have not been out to party, but in the future, and if I find myself wanting to attend a party, I'll do so with caution and with close friends I trust. I never plan to drink, and because it is against my morals, and even if I am in a situation that I feel like I'm being pressured to engage in such acts, I have the ability to say no. There are also many other non-academic situations that students can be involved in. Some of these situations can include experiencing discrimination, lack of comfortability at the U of A, and also social stress. I plan on combating these situations by surrounding myself with a positive community of family and friends that support me academically and through my endeavors. I currently already attend the MYK Center where the African American Student Affairs is located. That is the place where I feel most welcomed. My college career is just beginning, and I can't wait to see what happens next. Utilizing everything I've learned throughout my courses this semester and the plan I have made in this video, my goal to college success is attainable. As I see society keep moving day in and day out, all I have to say is, everyone has 24 hours. What will you do with yours? This video is made by Tiana Beauregard, class of 2021. Academic plan video for Dr. Brandon Marshall, MIS 150 course.